Well, what's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And we are back at it again with another episode of Deadly Game. So we are back at it again. Our girl Miss Elena is still kidnapped. Killer's still being crazy. He still wants us to do things that we ain't trying to do. And Liam is on the search from us still. He has been working night and day to try to find us because, baby, the clock is ticking and people are going missing. Elena hasn't been found. It's just a whole lot of. So let's just jump back into the episode and see what is the tea. My heart felt for them. What happened was devastating. And to say that to the killer, all of it was just entertainment, it was unfair. No one deserved that. I'll find him for that family, for every family affected, for Elena. I promise that I'll find him. If you guys also don't remember, the girl that the doll killer wanted Elena to stab, he stabbed, and that was the parent of hers. Officer Button didn't help the killer like I thought. He was just a pawn in the killer's chessboard. I don't know why I'm talking with an accent anymore. And after the killer didn't see any use in him anymore, he killed him. Oh yeah, there was also another thing. They found an officer's car like in surveillance there and then not there. And they found out what officer was. They went to his house. He was dead. Car at the bottom of the lake. Here's what I think happened. The first time we see the car in the video, it was the actual Officer Button. Then the killer entered the car and told him to drive somewhere. Then he killed Officer Button, moved his body to his house. He takes the car back to the police station and waits for Elena to get out. He abandons her, puts her in the car. It was unnoticed, probably thanks to the police car, and he drives her God knows where. Don't every police cars have tracking devices? Let's hope he didn't deactivate it. Oh, why are you looking at me like that? He was a horrible father and even worse husband. Nothing I would do was good enough for him. I actually used to picture my dad as a hero. He was arresting the bad guys and making sure justice was served. I thought that being a police officer was the dream job. Now I wouldn't do it, even if it was the last job on the planet. No offense. If you guys also don't remember, he was talking about why he killed those people that he did. And the reasons why he did what he did to those people. And why he did what he did to those people. All my dad would do was amazing to me. I wish I could say he felt the same, but that would be a lie. Every time I tried to spend time with him, he was busy. For a long time, I thought maybe I did something wrong. I thought that if I changed, maybe he'll pay more attention. So I tried my best to be the perfect little kid. I worked a little harder in class, got better grades. None of it worked. Not through the man's report card. Oh, that's disrespectful. So I started misbehaving to get his attention. Hey, any luck with the search? I have thousands of houses around the crime scene location. I see. I think we should focus on remote houses, maybe even cabins. I'll look into it. Let's cross our fingers that it reduces the number of matches. So they're still looking where he could exactly be. I don't think they're in a home. I think they're like in an abandoned building. I should look into Joshua's records to see what I can find. Men tend to be less careful than women when it comes to hiding evidence of infidelity. Most times just looking at bank records is enough. They tend to spend money on dates, jewelry, hotels. Okay, let's see. Opening banking, $5,000. Withdrawals, deposits, closing banking. Just like Joshua, I didn't see what was highlighted, but y'all saw, so y'all get it. His wife was not a mandatory on his bank account. That's why she never suspected a thing. You're right. He was cheating on her. What about Courtney? I still have to check that. Keep me posted. I've said enough for now. Let's do the test again. What test? My voice was shaking as I asked the question. I knew what he implied, but was it naive of me to hope that I was wrong? I heard multiple footsteps. Now I was sure of what was going to happen, and I was petrified. Ethan, Elena, Ethan. She's going to kill you. I wasn't ready to go through that again. The image of the young girl he killed didn't leave my mind, not for a single second. Girl, you better faint. It was tattooed in my mind. Just thinking about it made me dive back right into the scene. Like the girl's body was still right there, bleeding out on the cold floor, dying at my feet. Now he wanted me to do the same thing with my own hands? Good morning. I'm Detective Hendricks, New York Police Department. How can I help you? I heard that one of your clients took dance classes in your studio. I need to check if that's accurate. Who are you looking for? Hamilton. Courtney Hamilton. Let me check. Yes, I found her. She had classes on Tuesdays and Fridays, but she only came on Fridays. Do you know why? No, she never said. It's really starting to look like it's not a coincidence. Both of the victims were MIA when they were supposed to be at certain places. Where were they? All right, thank you. Come in. Courtney went to her dance classes once a week instead of twice a week. Good job, Liam. Now we need to figure out where they were. Where do we even start? Their close friends were obviously clueless about that. I'm sure they kept something when they went wherever they are. I don't know, a gas ticket, a receipt. You're right. I think Joshua's wallet was among the evidence we found on the crime scene. I'll go to the forensics team and see what I can find. Liam, we will find her. Keep up the good work. Let me help you. I was completely numb. Maybe it was because I was feeling different emotions at all. Fear, powerlessness, heartbreak. He was gonna die. He was gonna die by my hands. Why are you doing this to me? Trust me, you get used to it. Why? Sadness. Looks like you need some help there. He said, pushing me in front of the young man. I'll do it with you, but eventually you'll need to do it yourself. It's not that hard. You just stop. 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 And dead. Oh, he is crazy as hell. Officer Button's wife and daughter were called to the police station. Officer Garner probably broke out the news to them. They were devastated. But wouldn't they know because he was in their home? Like he was dead in their home, so wouldn't he know wouldn't they already know that happened? Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do to bring Officer Button back. We could only promise to drag the culprit here and ensure that justice be served. Would that be enough? At this point, y'all gonna have to kill him. Y'all gonna have to kill him because he doing too much. He got too many deaths on his hands. Jail time it don't work. He need to die. One more death. A death we cannot prevent. A death of an innocent person. Doesn't it feel great to hold someone else's life right in the hands of yours? You're insane. I don't know what came over me at that moment. I felt anger building inside of me. Not anger, actually. Rage. You're fucking crazy. I wish I could kill you with my bare hands. Now that's more like it, Elena. But I need you to take your hands off my throat. In the heat of the moment, I didn't realize what I was doing. But that's the attitude I want from you now on. But don't put your hands on me. Ever again. Girl, you need to make a shank or something. How was you in the police academy and you don't know how to make a shank or something that can stab somebody? One more mess we have to clean up. There is blood on the floor, on my clothes, on my hands, and Did you find anything in Elena's car? The only DNA we found in the car was Elena's, but there was a strong chemical scent in the car. Do you know what it is? Probably seven parts. It works like an anesthetic. How much time could it last? It really depends, but depending on the smell, the dose must have been pretty high. So I could say up to half an hour max, which would have given him a lot of time. Or maybe it was make sure she wouldn't wake up. Yeah. Either way, this would have allowed him to drive further. Hey, any news? Not really. Still too many matches. I got something that could help you. We believe that the killer drugged Elena. Apparently it was a pretty strong dose, so the killer could have driven about 10 miles around the station. I think that's the perimeter should be that wide. All right, I'll tell you if there's something. Day turned into night. Olivia? Olivia? Hey, Liam. I'm so sorry. I just realized I never called you back. I figured you would be swamped. Is there any news? Well, we're doing everything we can to find her, but I know it takes time. It's just, I had this dream about Elena. It seemed so real that for a second I forgot that it was a dream. She died in my dream, Liam. She was dead. I don't even know why I'm telling you this right now. I'm pretty sure that you have better things to do, but it's just that you're the only one who knows Elena well, and I don't know. You know what? She seemed pretty confused, and quite honestly, I don't know what I could have said. I don't think I could have found the words she needed to hear. I couldn't tell her that everything was going to be all right. I couldn't tell her that all of it would be over soon, because I had no idea how all of this would end. A few hours later, her sentence was stuck in my head. She was dead. I have to admit that the thought crossed my mind more than once, but I did my best to push it to the back of my head. I need hope to keep going. I should go home. It's getting late. I was fed up. I was fed up being the killer's little pawn. He was moving the pieces and we couldn't do anything. He played first. We came second. I was also feeling guilty. Guilty for not being able to find Elena, for not being able to protect her when I said that I wouldn't let anything happen to her. I won't let him get to you. I won't let him get to you. Oh, and I hit the mirror. For the first time since a very long time, I found myself crying. First it was a tear, then two, and then suddenly my vision became blurry and my eyes were filled with tears. Everything was hitting me all at once. I was exhausted mentally, exhausted physically. I was stuck playing a game for which I didn't know the rules, a game in which he, and only he, got to decide who plays, who lives. Who lives, who dies, who stays? Is that the Hamilton song? Maybe it's not. Who dies? How would the game would end? Would it be a game over for everyone? Would anyone get out of here alive? Uncertainty, fear, doubt. I could feel all these emotions take over me. But as always, when I was feeling overwhelmed, I could see my dad calling me to order, reminding me that emotions are weakness in his eyes. Are you crying? No. Look at me. Look at me. What did I say about crying? That you should never, I can't hear you, that you should never show any weakness, then wipe those tears. Enough, Elena. Pull yourself together. Don't be weak. The killer was trying to break me, and I was feeling like it was working. Being locked up is starting to affect Elena. How is she going to cope? Liam is slowly getting closer to the truth. When will he finally find her? Alright guys, apparently that is all that I have for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more, of course. And yeah, how do you guys think this is going to end? Guys, I think we have 3 more episodes left. So we're almost done, guys. So we're going to have to find another mystery story to read pretty soon. So yeah, let me know how you guys think this is going to end. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now.